日は新春特別番組といたしまして、皆様を平安時代へお連れいたしまする。ご案内は不詳私め紫式部が務めさせていただきまする。
Murasaki Shikibu is known famously and is credited for writing the world's first modern novel, Genji Monogatari, or The Tale of Genji. One of the things that made Genji so special was that it was an entire story that was in a fictitious setting, using fictional characters based off the Heian period of Japan. This was uncommon for the time, as authors would often write on subject matter based on real life. Most of Murasaki's life is often speculated on since she grew up in a male-dominated era of Japan, and as a result, women were often left out of the records. Murasaki Shikibu's name is not actually her birth name, but instead a nickname given to her after the character of Murasaki from the Genji Monogatari. Shikibu finished her novel during her time as a lady-in-waiting at the imperial court. The story is believed that Genji was the result of a competition between Murasaki Shikibu and another author at the entertainment of the imperial court. Murasaki Shikibu was invited to the imperial court as a lady-in-waiting shortly after her husband's death. It is believed that the reason that Murasaki never remarried after her husband's passing was because of her focus on the Genji Monogatari. Above all else, Murasaki Shikibu was able to make a name for herself in Heian Japan due to her ability to be literate in Japanese and Chinese. Murasaki was a prodigy for picking up the Chinese lessons that her brother had a difficult time learning. At the time, women were known to be literate, but only in Japanese. Men were taught Chinese as well, and as so, Chinese was the official language of the government. There is a famous quote from her father found in Murasaki Shikibu's diary about her father cursing his luck for her daughter not being born a male. Although the date of Murasaki Shikibu's death is uncertain, it is believed that she spent the rest of her life at the imperial court. This is believed because of the earliest records of her death showing her name missing from the records as the Lady of Waiting, and the latest records stating that her father returned home upon the news of his daughter's death. Nonetheless, Murasaki Shikibu was an extraordinary woman for her time, and her novel Genji Monogatari would lay the groundwork for generations to come.
殿方のお心とはそういうものでございます。いつも泣かされるのは決まって女なのでございます。だからあっちは結婚しないのよ。女は仕事に生きるべきである。女は強くあるべし、女はたくましくあるべし。男がなんでどうせあっちはブスよ。ブスがなぜ悪い。女はハートじゃ。女はハートじゃ。